we've managed to track down the infamous Ash Hilton. And we're going to have a chat with her just to find out exactly what happened now. If you didn't already know, Ash is the creator of the Casta Bay Party, the infamous Facebook party that now has well over 4,000 people attending. And what some might say is an illegal party in Casta Bay Beach on the Auckland's North Shore. So today we're very lucky to get her on the phone and find out the other side of the story, Ash's story, finding out what happened and where it all went wrong. We'll be discussing the general media and the way this has been blown all out of proportion. Now, if you've had a look on the Facebook page, we've had over 4,500 people confirm that they'll be attending and 1,200 maybes and over 11,000 people waiting a reply. This is crazy. Honestly, this is crazy. So what started out as a small gathering for her and her mates has now made national news and has got the attention of almost everybody in New Zealand. Now, Ash, it's a pleasure to have you here on Up FM. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm great.
You are one difficult person to get a hold of.
I know. I was moving while travelling, so...
No, that's all right. Now, basically, we just want to get your side of the story today. So, everyone here at Up FM wants to know, the Casta Bay Party is all over the news at the moment, and it doesn't look that good. You know, police are involved, schools are meeting, parents are not too impressed. Give us a rundown on what you initially had in mind for the party.
Well, it was like a joke to start off with because the first Casta Bay, the riot that happened, I thought it would be kind of funny to just see what kind of response I'd get if I made a Casta Bay 2, see what people would do, and then...
And obviously, the second one became a real sensation and really took off. I mean, over 4,500 people have replied saying they would attend, so that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy. It's just so unexpected. I didn't.
You didn't expect it to be this big?
Yeah, I didn't. I thought it would be just this Facebook group that no one really cared about, but it just made news.
I mean, the last event held on November the 13th had a bad tag on it, you know, as it ended in chaos. Whose fault was that?
I don't know who actually ran that party, the beach thing, but I went along to it just to see people, and then
just to pretty much
got
catch
crazy.
Up with mates,
Yeah.
So what actually happened down there? Because now the whole thing has sort of been classed as, you know, bad, and you've sort of got the short end of the straw and sort of been painted as the bad guy in this, which is not really cool, you know.
I'm not the bad person. I mean, I made the event, but I didn't mean for it to happen. If the media didn't put it all out there, I don't reckon it'd be as big as it is now.
No, that's correct. That's true. As soon as it, you know, hit the media and the likes of the news and that sort of stuff, obviously people would have definitely gone and checked it out, and that's sort of what spiraled it really, and it just became quite chaotic.
Yeah, I didn't like. Well, what happened was, after I did the Facebook group, I went off for a couple of hours, and then One News texted me, and I thought it was just like one of my friends pulling a prank.
Okay.
But then I heard one of my best friends in the next room laughing, and I went in to see what she was laughing at, and she said that my name was in newspapers and stuff, so I was just shocked.
Whoa. So it was really instantaneously that this sort of just shot off and lifted off and ended up in the stars, really.
Yeah.
Now, Ash, like, in the way of Facebook, it's taken the world by storm, and it's a new way to communicate and meet people. There's a lot of pages advertising groups, you know, parties, etc.
Yeah.
And then you made this, and obviously you didn't think it would end up being so big. Now, in the way of your personal privacy and your Facebook account, how bad is it? How has it affected you?
I've been getting at least 200 friend requests a day now, it's so weird, like, and then I just have to reply to comments because I don't want to be rude and ignore people, so I try my best to reply to everyone I can, and I just get lots of mail. It's just so weird.
But that would be crazy trying to reply. I mean, over 4,500 people trying to reply to everyone. That would be a heck of a job, in all honesty.
Yeah, I try my best, so I try as hard as I can to reply to everyone I can. I don't want to be put out as this real rude person that won't reply to anyone, so, yeah.
Now, also,
Yeah.
I really like the fact that on the page, okay, you've actually said that you've tried to correct it, and you said on the official page that it's just a small gathering, nothing big. And do you think now?
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought to my mind, it's nothing big. It doesn't matter. So
Never
it is.
expected it to turn out over 15,000 people, because I mean you've got over 11,000 people waiting to reply, and there's over 4,500 people that have confirmed they're attending, so that's over 15,000 people.
Yeah.
I mean, this is honestly, it's really crazy, because I never thought that something like this would actually happen from a small event turning so big.
Yeah, neither did I. I was so shocked. I just didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. It was just crazy.
I mean, Ash, what did your parents have to say about this? Are they supporting you trying to clear the air with the media in New Zealand?
They don't mind me talking to radio stations. They don't like me talking to the media because my mum just says the news is just not, like, they're making it bigger. They're the ones who made this thing spiral out.
Yeah. No, that's totally true. So, how did they feel about doing an interview with us? I mean, obviously, you know, we're putting this live to air. Were they happy that we sort of wanted to get your side of the story? Were there any issues there, underlying issues there?
No, my mum doesn't mind me talking to radio stations. Like, she doesn't mind it. She's been okay with it.
Just a little okay.
Yeah, she's.
I can't believe this, but I also want to know, like, have the police contacted you in trying to cancel the event, or, you know, removing it from Facebook itself?
I went to see them, so then they wouldn't have to track me down, so I don't look like a bad person. So my mum took me in, and they told me that I'm not in any trouble because I'm just a kid who started a Facebook event, but they also told me what I've done to the schools, to the people that weren't involved in the first place, to the residents at Castor Bay.
Yes.
Yeah, they pretty much just gave me like a little tell-off, and they told me to keep the page open. They told me not to delete it.
Okay.
Yeah, so then they can know what's like going on, sort of thing.
Okay, so they're actually going to sort of jump in and monitor the sort of stuff. Do you know if they're going to put like roadblocks up in Castor Bay or anything? Have they let you know of anything that'll actually be happening tomorrow?
No, they haven't. They haven't let me know about. Yeah, they haven't let me know about it, but I told them people do think it's this weekend. Yes. But I don't know how many people will turn up.
Well, hopefully it all gets sorted out, because I mean, you know, it's the type of thing that you don't really want to be involved in. I mean, it's just the media have taken it and completely spun it out of control, and now everyone's pretty much interested to find out what's going on. So I also want to know, has anyone offered you like a job, you know, since you've put this page up and you've got so many people attending? Has anyone offered you a job in promotions or anything? Has anything good come out of it?
Yeah, I've gotten a few of them to be like asking them if I could promote like raves from my age group. They asked me what kind of age group I hang around, and I told them I was like 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and they're like asking me if I wanted to throw like a massive rave for people my age, and I can make real big money off it.
Wow. So something good has come out of it, even though it's, you know, sort of gone down the wrong track.
Yeah, it has.
Have you put any thought into the position that they've sort of offered you? Have you maybe said, I'd be keen, or no, not really?
It feels weird.
Okay.
Yeah, it feels weird just like getting job offers because they come to me, not I go out to them to ask them if I can be like an event manager, and I've also been like asked if I could promote, like advertise people's parties as well.
Yes. Well, I mean, if you were to advertise another party, I mean, I'm actually scared to find out what would happen. I mean, over 5,000 people saying yes, so that would be crazy. Now,
yeah, it would be. It'd be crazy.
Another question on everyone's lips. Sorry to cut you off there, but everyone wants to know: is this still going to happen tomorrow? After all the well, not tomorrow, but is this party still going to happen?
I have no idea. I actually have no idea. People are like thinking it's on like tomorrow, the 27th. People are just thinking different days, so I'm not sure.
I mean, do you have any advice for people advertising a party on Facebook? I mean, if you're hosting a small gathering, using private messages instead of an official page or something?
Don't invite every single one of your friends on Facebook because it will go out of control.
Yeah.
They will invite their friends and their friends and their friends. So, yeah, don't make it private or don't do it.
Make it private or don't do it at all.
Yep.
Well, look here, the boys in the office have pretty much asked, so can we get you, can Up FM get you on board to help us with the famous Up FM Solar Series parties over summer?
Yes, you can.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. Solar Series is actually one of the big parties for Up FM, as well as spring break. So if you're involved there and get into a bit of advertising, oh my gosh, it'll be crazy.
Okay, sweet as, yeah. I'm up for it.
No worries. Last but least, do you have anything to say about the Castor Bay party and your involvement and how out of control it's gotten? Last question for you, Ash.
I don't want, like, residents around Castor Bay, like, disliking me, thinking I'm, like, a real bad person, because I'm not. I just did it for a bit of fun.
It was an innocent mistake.
Yeah, it was out of control, way out of control.
Well, look, Ash, thank you so much for giving us your time just to clear the air. Hope that this actually helps because we know how out of control these things can get, and then, you sort of get put on the wrong side of everything. But everyone here at Up FM, we hope that the interview helps clear the air, and we wish you all the best to you and your family.
Okay, thank you.
No worries, Ash. You enjoy the weekend.
You too.
See you later.
Bye.